Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to the 1894 podcast, and we are back during the middle of the international break. We are 1 and a bit weeks into the international break. Nothing's gone on. England are crap at football, apparently. I've been bored to death. Same old with England. Matiss has joined me once again. Have you watched the England game?
Didn't watch much of it. I was actually at the Sidemen charity match at London Stadium.
Were you actually?
Yeah,
Fair enough.
I managed to
Was
get
that
there.
at the London Stadium, West Ham, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was there. Good crowd, 60,000. It was a very funny game. Saw speed, couldn't score a goal to save his life, but no, it was a good game. I saw a bit of the England game, a bit of the highlights. Heard that we weren't great at all. 1-1 draw in the end, but other than that, just like a normal international break.
No, we were very slow, very lethargic. Didn't do much all game. Ukraine, good value for the point. But we're not here to talk about England because we don't want to be depressed for half an hour. We want to be a bit more positive. And off the back of what feels like now ages ago win at Swansea, Bristol City will be back next weekend. We are recording this on the Sunday. City will be back next weekend. Saturday at home to West Bromwich Albion. And, well, we'll be here talking about that. It's going to be a very interesting game. I think first of all, we touched on the Swansea game in the previous podcast, but very positive game, completely dominant, very well deserving of the 3 points. And I think we can go into this West Brom game, even though they've made a reasonably a good start. They're below us. They're in 11th. I think we can go into this with quite a lot of confidence.
Yeah, it should be an interesting game. We are at home though, so I'm a bit worried about that, considering we're yet to win at Ashton Gate this season. Well, in the league. But yeah, West Brom are a good team. They would have been ahead of us, but then they conceded a last-minute goal against Huddersfield last Saturday. So they're sitting on 7 points. Picked up a couple results. Yeah, they beat Swansea and Middlesbrough, who are both in the relegation zone now. But yeah, they got a draw against Leeds, I'm seeing. But yeah, another mid-table team right now. It could be interesting. I hope we can really transfer this away form at home. It'll be hard. I think the players know what they need to do, but if they're going to do it, if they're going to create these chances and get some shots on target and hopefully win.
Yeah, I don't want to knock West Brom in any way whatsoever, but it feels like with the points they've kind of picked up so far, Swansea, Leeds and Middlesbrough, it's kind of felt like they may have caught these teams at the perfect time. Swansea, for example, is still transitioning a little bit into Michael Duff style of football. Leeds, it was chaos back then. It seems a little bit more settled now with Joel Pirro coming in and a few more signings coming in there. They got a point at Ellen Road, which is always a good result. Never easy to go to Ellen Road, despite the situation at Leeds. But still, getting a point at a reasonably good time there. And, Middlesbrough have been a shambles so far. Maybe the argument they could have been playing these teams at the right time. But also, against I'd probably argue a slightly more settled Blackburn Rovers. They go away, they lose 2-1. Surprise result against Huddersfield at home where they lost 2-1 in the 96th minute, which is brutal. But they've generally been okay. I know a lot of people have kind of had West Brom in the lower regions because of the financial troubles and whatnot. But Carlos Corberan, I like a lot. I think I like some of their signings that's come in. Jeremy Sarmiento, very highly rated at Brighton. He's coming on loan. Josh Madger, good signing. I'd argue he's a very talented player. Struggled a bit at Stoke. He's okay at Fulham, I suppose. Pippa's come in, who Carlos Corberan knows quite well from his time at Huddersfield, where they finished playoffs in the end. Not an awful lot of business, but generally it's been fairly solid. yeah, what are your thoughts going into this game? Because West Brom are a kind of, I'd say they're arguably in a kind of similar position to us.
Yeah, no, I'd agree. And like we said earlier, the teams they have played aren't looking too great right now. And I have to give props to us as well. I mean, three of the teams that we have played are in the top six right now, and they've had a good start to the season. Other than that, we're the only team that got a point against Preston, and Preston, other than that, have won all their last 4 games. Which is pretty impressive.
And Hull as well.
Oh yeah, and Hull as well. They did get one loss, but since
yeah, but they're in the top 6, aren't they? Yes.
Yeah.
We got a point away from them, so that's all right.
But yeah, I mean, we say this every time. We were confident after going into the Birmingham game, after the Mill game, and then a terrible performance unfolded. It's another home game. We did do our 5-game predictions in the last podcast, saying how many points we expect to get in the next 5. I think we have 3 home games, and I see us picking up at least 1 win in them. I did put us getting unbeaten in those 3, but no, West Brom aren't an easy side. I think it'll be a close game, but we'll just have to see how we face home, because it could be a reoccurring problem if we keep playing as we have against Preston and Birmingham. But it'd be interesting to see how we come out and how Nigel Pearson starts the team, because there could be a couple options in there. I'm not sure. Weimann, we're not going to rush him back for the next game against West Brom, but I think end of September maybe. But see on that front. But yeah.
Yeah, and just a kind of slight update. Tommy Conway will be back late October-ish time. Rob will be back, I think, did he say late November? I think he said.
Around then, yeah.
Around then, yeah. McCrory will be back New Year, which is a bit
So is he taking surgery then, or some?
Yeah, probably, okay. Yes. So yeah, few injury problems which have been kind of flattened out and been explained a little bit more. But yeah, going into this game, I think we've got to be very wary of West Brom, because despite their kind of situation before the season, they've made a decent start. They have some really good players in there: John Swift, Jed Wallace, Brandon Thomas Asante, Okay Yakuzlu, Alex Palmer in goal I rate quite a lot as well. So they do have some very good players, West Brom. So yeah, I think we've got to be wary. But I think if we start quickly at home, and if we start with kind of energy we show away from home, weirdly enough, we can definitely take the game to this West Brom side. Do you agree?
Yeah, definitely. It's just whether we do that or not will be interesting to see. But no, the way we played against Swansea and Millwall was really good, and Hull as well. I mean, Hull, we were unlucky in that game, I thought. But against Swansea, we showed a really complete comeback. Just good football, good passage of play. We'll see how the lineup goes. I think I want to see Naismith in that midfield. I feel like he'll make more of an impact there with his passes from the back. But yeah, interesting to see exactly who play. I think it will stick with the front 3, though. I don't see Yeboah coming in as a sub, of course. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. Jason Knight as well. He's just been on international duty against Ireland. He played Thursday night. He played really well, actually, against a team full of quality French players as well, very, very highly rated. Griezmann, Mbappe was playing.
Don't remind me of France.
But it's good to see. It's always good to see when our players do well away on international breaks. Hopefully, he'll come back with more energy. Well, I don't know if he can have more energy than he has. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, should we go for score predictions now?
Yeah, why not? Let's go for it. I think it'll be tough. I think we need to go there and try and get out of them, though, because I think they can be got at West Brom. That's no disrespect at all. I think they're definitely a side we can get at, and hopefully, try and get the 3 points against. I'll go for us to win. First points at home. No, first 3 points at home. Yeah, I'll go for I'll go for a comfortable 2-0. 2-0 City. I've not been this confident for a game in a while. Yeah, let me know your score prediction, Matiss.
Yeah, I do see us playing well again, and considering who the oppositions of West Brom, I think we can get a result as well. I'm in between a draw or win, but I feel like we could be riding the crest of the wave here. I think I'm going to go with a win as well. I don't see us getting as comfortable as a win, so I'm going to go with another 2-1 win. Yeah, so it would
I
be
just
nice.
want a
3
clean
points
sheet.
on the board.
I just want a clean sheet. You know, Blackpool at home last year, where we just looked completely dominant. We look completely in command. I just want that again. I just want to be in the ground and not panic about conceding a late 96-minute equaliser. I just want a 2-0 win, nice and comfortable. And yeah, hopefully
Different to the Blackpool game away where we drew 3-3 and conceded that.
mental. What a game that
Yeah.
was. Yeah. Was it Semenyo scored?
Yeah.
Semenyo Wells. Oh, I can't remember.
And Tommy Conway, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think we went 1-0 down, and then we pulled it back to 2. I think a 2-2, 3-2. Then we conceded 90. We're not talking about Blackpool, because we're not going to play them this year. But yes, yeah, I'm fairly confident going into this game. I think we can largely hold off their back front three. In terms of who you expect to start, we'll obviously be Max. Taylor Higbon, right back.
Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say Pearson will give him the start right back. I think to create just a few more chances, give him a bit like consistent.
Oh no! He won't start because it's West Brom. It's West Brom, so he won't play.
Is that part of the
so he won't
contract?
play.
Sometimes it doesn't
scratch that.
It doesn't happen. But yeah, okay. So no Taylor Gardner-Hickman against his former club.
George Tanner.
So it will be George Tanner then.
Here we go. Masterclass incoming.
But yeah, at the 2 centre backs, I would like to see a change. We did keep Naismith for the last 2 games, and obviously we did play well. But I think Rob Dickie is very solid, and then Roberts hasn't appeared too much in the last couple of games. Hasn't really got many minutes. So I'd see Pring starting, then Naismith. But Joe Williams did have a really good game against Swansea. It won't be relatively easy,
is it?
Yeah, I think Knight, Wells, Sykes, Bell, yes, but Naismith.
Well, let's hope Jason Knight doesn't do anything to himself today. They're playing Ireland are playing the Netherlands, so that's going to be a lovely game for the Irish. Yeah, carry on.
So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if he keeps Naismith at the back line and then benches Dickie again, or maybe takes Williams out, Naismith slots into the midfield. I think I'd rather have that personally, even though Williams did have a good game. I think he can make an impact maybe if he comes on. But yeah, I'd go back to our Viner Dickie relationship. I think if we build that across the season, it'd be good. Because right now, after the red card, I kind of stopped for a couple games. But yeah, what about you?
Yeah, no. To be fair, I don't think Naismith has done anything wrong at centre back yet. He will inevitably give someone a goal, and we'll lose 1-0. But yeah, I'd keep him at centre back. I'd keep Naismith and Viner, who signed a new contract on deadline day. If we haven't said that yet, have we mentioned that? I don't think. Have we?
I think we did after the Swansea game.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, we probably did. I just can't remember. It's been that long. But yeah, he'll start with, in my opinion, will be Naismith. Pring left back, Knight, James, Williams. Yeah, Williams. And it'll
Cornick
be
at right wing.
It'll be Sykes, wouldn't it? Sykes.
I'm taking the mic. Yeah, definitely Sykes.
No, Sykes. If Cornick starts, then that's a joke. Unless Sykes is injured, then Cornick doesn't even get a sniff. It has to be Sykes, has to be Bell, and well, has to be Wells at the moment. and it's mental because we have so many options up top. If you look at our squad uninjured, we have about 8. Is it 8? 2, 2, 6, 6 players. And if you add Andy Vyman in there, that's 7. And we've got Nacky stuck there because we can't play anyone else at the moment. Yeah, I'd go with the same team that played Swansea, apart from Taylor Gardner-Hickman, who obviously cannot play, as we realised mid-interview, mid-podcast. Yeah, you let me know.
Yeah, it'll probably be that lineup, and yeah, we'll see what Nigel Pearson does. But no, I'll be excited for the game. It has felt like a while since Swansea already, but it'd be good to be back at Ashton Gate, and I really hope we get this home form and then get the fans get behind the team, and yeah, hopefully 3 points. But
yeah, hopefully first 3 points in the league. How that made no sense. First win in the league, first 3 points in the league. That makes you can't get 3 points in the cup. First win in the league at home, please. Yeah, hopefully we get the win. And I think we played West Brom at a decent time as well. So yeah,